Fail faster. You have to fail faster. Don't be afraid of failing, because when you fail, you feel that failure, you feel that rejection, and you feel bad about yourself.
Yeah.
You do it as fast as possible, you're gonna get that success. You're gonna get that one yes that you need.
This agent right here is able to consistently produce $1,000 a day, rinse and repeat, cold door knocking. We're gonna actually dive deeper into what he says, how he actually gets in the home, how he's able to turn a cold prospect into a person who's actually paying him $1,000 a day in straight commission. So Gonzalo, dude, how'd you even get into selling insurance, dude?
Oh man, I honestly started with telesales, so I personally think it was extremely difficult for me to get the ball rolling, but about 3 months into the insurance industry, I started door knocking, and I personally got a lot more experience doing it. So I learned how to close in person, and that's kind of how I got to where I'm at today, right? Yeah, man.
Was it scary at first? Like your first cold door knock?
Yeah,
Or like,
definitely. I mean, it's all about getting uncomfortable, right? So the more you do it, the more comfortable you're going to be doing it. I feel like a lot of agents, when they first start, they have zero capital, no money to start with, and they think they need to have, you know, a couple thousand in the bank to actually get the ball rolling. And that's what I've been trying to like steer people away from, because at the end of the day, you really don't need anything to print money when you have your life insurance license. Door to door, it's different than telesales. You have to have a little bit of finesse, right?
Yeah.
You can't just go up to them and be like, hey, I'm selling life insurance, let me in your house. With not having like specific leads for it, I try to target people that are over 60, you know, nicer, you know, decorated homes where I can tell there's a nice Miss Johnson there, you know, her husband, nice family, you know, loving people, right?
Are you just driving around neighborhoods and just kind of seeing which one kind of stands out to you, or how's that process working?
I've done that. I've also walked, block knocked. You know, if you park your car and you go door to door to door to door, there's a couple apps you can use. There's an app called T65 that will actually give you folks that are about to turn 65 and the month that they turn 65, right?
Wow.
So that's one of my favorite apps. It's 20 bucks a month and you can use it anywhere. It's uncomfortable because these people haven't really filled out a lead, right? So you have to have that finesse and be calm when you're talking to them, because if you're nervous, they're gonna smell it. They're gonna be like, oh, this guy's scamming. He's out here going door to door trying to take my information. So there's a lot of scams out there, unfortunately, a lot of, you know, energy, solar. Not saying solar is a scam, but when somebody goes up to you and asks to see your energy bill and then they just take a picture, have you sign something, and then they switch you to a different provider, it's not beneficial, because you're gonna give them a bad taste in their mouth.
Yeah.
And then when somebody that comes to sell insurance comes along, they're gonna like shoo you off, right?
How'd you get over that fear of rejection at first? Because like that's scary at times. Like people just like it's scary right away, because if you're not in sales or you're just getting started in selling life insurance, you're probably not used to getting rejection. But the reality is, the more that you get rejection, the more yeses you get. There's a book, Go for No, which I read right when I started in the insurance industry. That was a really good one, because the more no's you get, the closer to the yes that you get. But how did you personally overcome that fear of rejection when you're going out in cold door knocking?
Fail faster. You have to fail faster. Don't be afraid of failing, because when you fail, you feel that failure, you feel that rejection, and you feel bad about yourself.
Yeah.
You do it as fast as possible, you're gonna get that success. You're gonna get that one yes that you need. And realistically, like if you knock 40 doors in a day, you're probably gonna get 2 sales. And 2 sales translates to about $1,000 minimum. Right. So
In actual commissions.
yeah,
not
an
just
actual
like,
commission.
Not just AP, just like commission.
Exactly. So that's something I've taken into consideration. When you don't have money to spend on leads, you have to trade your comfort for, you know, the money, right? You have to get uncomfortable. You got to do everything that you possibly can to be able to, you know, get the money flowing in, and then you can start investing in your leads, get hotter leads, get people that actually are expecting you for life insurance. A free lead is awesome, because you don't have it in your mind where you're like, oh my gosh, I just burned this lead, it was 20 bucks. You get that 5 times in a row. Not only are you dealing with the rejection of getting no's, but now you spent 100 bucks, right? So now you're going to your next door and you're mad. You're like, oh my gosh, dude, I just spent 100 bucks on Buster leads and I didn't get anything back from it, right? There's been a lot of times where I've gotten leads that told me no. I knocked their neighbor and I sold the neighbor. Leads will take you to the right place. You know, the senior market, it's like cookie cutter homes. They live right next to each other, right?
What I like about you, and what's crazy is you did what, $6,500 like a couple days ago, a few weeks ago or something like that. What was the exact number? Do you remember?
It was about 63.
6,300. Yeah. So like in upfront commissions, probably looking at about $4,000, $4,500 in one day. What are you saying when you get to the doorstep. You knock on the door. How are you getting into the home?
T-Knox is what I call it, right? A random person did not expect you there that morning. You're just showing up and you're getting them closed, right? You're helping them. You got to find a problem and solve that problem, right? With the T65 app that I use, you get a name, you get an address, and you get the month and year they were born. So let's say Johnny, for example, he's turning 65 here in April, right? So I'll be like, knock, knock, knock. Hey, Johnny.
Hi.
Yeah, I'm so sorry that I'm late getting out to you. My name is Gonzalo. I'm the benefits coordinator that was assigned to you. I'm licensed with the state of Arizona. So really quick, I actually got a notification in regards to your state benefits.
Okay.
It does look like you'll be turning 65 here in April, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty, well, congratulations, you're officially a senior. So with that being said, you were approved for the 2024 updates and reimbursements. They just asked me to drop them off and review them with you. Where's the best place to sit? They say benefits for what? Yeah, Johnny, these are your state benefits. So if you're on Social Security, disability, Medicare, Medicaid, you already qualify. It's no cost to you. They just asked me to drop these off and review them with you. Shoes on or off?
You know? So it's
shoot. Like, if you can stay calm.
So what are the common objections that you're getting at the door?
I already got that taken care of. Yep, perfect, Johnny. That's exactly why I'm here. I'm one of the supervising managers in the area. You know, they just asked me to drop these off. It's no cost to you. I'll see if I can help you in 2 minutes. If I can't, I'll be out of your hair faster than your favorite shampoo, right? So it's just, you gotta make them laugh.
He's too good.
You gotta have that personality where you don't care if you get a no. Because people have said, no, get off my porch. And I'm like, all right, man, you have a beautiful rest of your day, okay? Yeah. And like, it makes them realize like, wow, why was I an asshole to that person, right? Why was I, it makes them feel more bad when I'm like, dude, are you okay? Like, what's going on? Are you hurting? Like, you want a hug? Because at the end of the day, you're just there to provide value. And a lot of the times I've helped people out of some crazy situations, which is why I have the confidence that I do helping. Because yeah, I'll get, 10 no's in a row, and then that 11th door will be a yes, where I helped, a lovely family get out of a really bad position, get out of loans, overpaying insurance, just all kinds of stuff that I've ran into, clean sheets. It's all about being that professional and educating. A lot of agents, they don't educate. That's what I realized. And if you can show them like the different grades in insurance, the different kinds, term, whole life, universal, really break down what they have, make them see what you see. We live in a generation where people don't want to work. They don't want to get uncomfortable. They want the easiest thing, the fast money, but they don't want to work for it, right? There's no secret key, there's no sauce. You have to be knowledgeable with the products. You have to know how you can help these folks, and you just have to apply it. Like I still get, some really mean, rude people, and it can mess with me, but like at the end of the day, they're not mad at me. There's so much that you see in these homes. It's changed my whole personality. I try to be very humble because I've been in the trenches. I've seen how some people live. And it blows my mind. Like, some people are alone out there. Some people don't have anybody at all. Their kids don't talk to them. If you can just be that little ray of light in an industry that's just full of darkness, like they're gonna be able to see that. Your persona's gonna show.
One thing that you do really well is overcoming the objection of like, I already got it taken care of. If they already just got a policy or they've had a policy for a little bit, talk us through like what you actually say, the word tracks that you go with of if they do already have it taken care of. Like, what are you saying?
I'm like, yeah, Johnny, that's exactly why I'm here. I'm one of the supervising managers here in the area. They just wanted me to audit your policy, make sure the agent put you in the best position possible. It takes about 2 minutes to see if I can even help you out, okay? And then I'll just be like, so which one of our carriers are you currently with? Any of the state regulated providers?
Yeah, so I'm actually with Aetna.
Oh, amazing. They're an amazing, phenomenal company. Yeah, I've been working with them for a little while. I do wonder why they put you with Aetna. Have you had any heart issues or something like that?
No, I'm clean. Like I'm really healthy.
No blood pressure meds, nothing like that?
No.
Nothing crazy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, well, do you have that policy by any chance?
Yeah, let me go grab it. It's in my cabinet.
Okay, perfect. Well, while you do that, I'll get them on the phone. I just, I have their agent hotline. I just want to make sure that your policy's in good order and ask them the right questions, right? So I get them on the phone and I build value like that because now, they're asking me my agent number. I tell them my agent number. I'm like, hey, I'm here with Mr. Johnny. I'm trying to help him out with his policy here, maybe shed some light on what he may have. And then I ask, when was it issued? Was it a tobacco, non-tobacco rate? How much insurance does he have? How much are they paying? How much cash value? Any loans? And that's just ammo. You're just seeing if there is a problem, because the amount of times an agent told somebody, yeah, you have $20,000 of coverage for 60 bucks a month, and then they ended up having 10 grand and they're mad. As soon as they hear that, you know, it's just, that's a sale right there. You're like, did you hear that, Johnny? Like, this agent told you that you had 20K, but you only have 10K. And that's the biggest sell point ever. They'll sell them 50K of accidental and they'll tell them it's whole life. So now you're asking them, so God forbid Johnny passes away here from natural causes, how much of this policy actually pays out? Oh, nothing? Oh my goodness, Johnny, you have to pass away at the scene of the accident. Did you know that? And if you pass away from a heart attack or anything like natural, your family doesn't get anything. Why did they give you this product? And they're like, I don't know, I thought it was permanent whole life.
And then you build out, create trust in that regard, and then you're able to really like enroll them in a policy at that point because you actually saved them, which is awesome.
Exactly.
So you do telesales and you do face-to-face.
Yeah.
If somebody's starting out in the industry, for you and your experience, what you know now, being a year into the industry, what would you recommend a new agent start out with?
Oh geez, that's a tough one, because for me, I started in telesales, but I wasn't in the best company to do it. I was calling a lot of aged leads. I didn't have a good script, but when I did door to door, it was just me. It's my personality, right?
Yeah.
So now I tweak the script. It's not even a script, it's just the verbiage I use, you know, to be able to, you know, explain things better to these folks. There has to be a little bit more finesse because nobody wants to buy anything. Yeah. I give them my business cards, my information, you know, I brand really well. That's the biggest thing, is building trust, making sure that you're a professional, because you are, and there's a lot of not really good agents out there. Yep. So they make the industry easier for somebody like me to come in.
Where can people follow you for more as you're going on your journey, as you're going and like being successful? Where can people find you and reach out to you if they have any questions about what you've kind of gone over?
Yeah, so my Instagram handle would probably be the fastest way, but that would be Lift with Zalo, ZALO 330.
Dude is jacked.
I used to be more jacked, but you know, we're selling now.